Hello, and welcome to this collective and timeless reading. This is E-Star Tarot, and today we're going to be doing another collective reading to see, got one already, what changes are coming in for us right now in this period of time in our lives. And we already have body changes here. So something's happening with us physically and as well as mentally, I think. Something's you're transforming in a way that affects also your physical body, but I think that it's happening on the spiritual level, the spiritual and the psychic level. So like a butterfly that changes from a caterpillar to something completely new that has wings, you are also gaining your wings. You're changing psychically, and it's going to reflect in your outer appearance as well. So I think like maybe if you've already had some physical changes, you might need to be prepared for more. And this might be, I don't know that it is to do with aging. I think it is actually something to do with you changing your frequency in a way that will affect your whole being. Like maybe you're moving actually away from something a bit stressful, and that's going to reflect in your outer appearance as well. Let's just get a couple more cards here, because I think we're going to have 3 as well. New exercise program. Okay. It's also a monarch, which is interesting. So we're staying consistent. Yeah, so new exercise program. You might be getting a lot more energy, actually. I think something's going to really shift with you. Like you're going to get really motivated is what I'm feeling. Which might involve new exercise. Like you might actually take up something new that really that you really like something that helps your mind as well, that helps you feel calm and peaceful. And I think it's helpful for taking you out of an anxious mind. Because honestly, that's the whole point of exercise to me. It's not even like being physically fit is part of it, but to me, the whole point of exercise is to move your body in a way that helps your body to heal itself, to help you get grounded, to help you get out of the state that we've, placed ourselves in, where we're stuck, in these boxes and these electrical grids. Like we spend too much time indoors, which is, kind of part of modern life. We can't help it, but we have to get outside as much as possible, in my opinion, because I think exercise, especially outside, really grounds us, but also grounds us inside our body. Like it reconnects us with our body, right? It makes us remember, hey, I'm a living being that needs to ground in my breath, that needs to remember that I'm alive, that needs to remember I'm more than a human doing, I'm a human being. So to me, exercise it's sort of meditative, really. It's something to get... Sorry, there was a really long, loud honk. It was like, beep! So I think, that was spirit confirming, or spirit guides confirming that you really need exercise, not necessarily because you're lazy or out of shape. It's because you need it to ground your mind, to ground your spirit into your body, so that you don't feel so dissociated. So because I find especially for me, it helps my mental health quite a bit. Like if I'm getting really, really anxious and I'm letting my fears and worries build up, a walk outside really does help. As much, that meme where it's like going on a stupid walk for my stupid mental health. Because it does work. It really does. And I think that's really what the value of exercise actually is it helps reset our systems, right? Let's get our last card here. And that might be what goes along with body changes, because maybe you're going to get so into exercise because you realize that it has this beneficial effect for you. It does change your body a bit. Like And maybe you've been going through a health issue as well, and so you're trying actually to get yourself healthy again. So this might be a positive sign that you're going to get healthier, you're going to get more energy so that you can help your body to regain its vitality a bit. Because it might have been stuck a bit, gracefully aging. Yeah. So yeah, maybe this is also just it could be a part of aging as well. Like it may be that you're in a new phase of life and you're realizing how much you need to take care of yourself as well. Like we all hit a point like that where, it's not just about looking good, it's also about feeling good, right? And moving our body is important to make sure that we don't get too stiff, right? Because that's how we get injured, right? Like our bodies stiffen up, and then suddenly when we move the wrong way, we get a pulled muscle or something just goes wrong, right? But I think also that maybe you're feeling too old for certain things as well, but this is kind of telling me that you're not. That actually it's going to help you feel young again to do these things. So these changes it's all really to do with your vitality. I think you're going to feel a lot better once you start doing whatever it is you're going to take on as your new exercise program. It might be just something simple like running, or could be maybe you like going to the gym. I don't personally like the gym because I find it's just something about it. I'd rather go on a hike in the woods, but if that works for you, that works for you, right? Go for it. I'm all for it. I admire people that can go to the gym and just go to town. Like they always seem so fit. But for me, I like hiking. I like the calm and the quiet of the woods. So, it's also about finding what suits you, right? Because not everybody is the same template. We don't all need and respond well to the same types of things, right? So that's really important to me, is finding something that works for you and makes you happy. That's the main goal, is to make a change that feels good for you. So it might be that it feels like you're entering into a new chapter, and part of this new chapter, you're like, you know what? I want to be really, like, maybe you've never been someone who's fit before. Like you've always kind of struggled with your weight or with your health, or just like you always get out of breath when you do exercise. So you're just like, why? But maybe now you've decided, actually, you know what? I'm not getting any younger and I want to be healthy for as long as possible. So maybe I'm just going to take on a new routine in life and try to incorporate things that make me feel better, that make me have more energy. Because I really feel that the core of this is energy, feeling like you have more energy. And maybe you couldn't do this before because your energy was really lacking, and maybe there was a drain on you, like there was somebody draining you, or some chapter of your life that was very difficult, that took a lot of your mental capacity, and you just could not put that time and that work in. But now I think it's time. I think there's this like call to action here to take charge of your life. And it's not a forceful thing at all. It feels like, you know what? I really want to do this. Like it's just like, bam, here it is. I'm going to do this. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to be a hiker or be a runner, or I don't know, be even swimming. Like it's winter here now, but you could go to the YMCA and swim. You know what I mean? Like whatever suits you. Maybe you just always wanted to have like a certain fitness level, or like, but you never felt like you could do it, or maybe you lack confidence. Sometimes that's a big barrier for people. They feel like they don't want to start running because they don't want people to see them running, or to feel like a beginner at something. Sometimes that's really tough. I remember when I tried running once, it was really hard to start because like I'd run like a couple of minutes and then I'd be like, because I was really not in shape cardiovascularly. I could not like maintain a heavy breath. Like I don't know if it's because I had asthma as a child or what, but eventually I got there though. You know, I used to run quite a bit, probably too much, but you know, you can build it up slowly. And I remember when I did that, I ran at night because it made me feel less self-conscious. Because I didn't want anybody to like perceive me. But you know, like you can modify anything you want to do to how it suits you, right? How it suits your comfort level. I think that's the main thing, is that not forcing yourself to do something that makes you uncomfortable or feels like you're not getting any benefit from it, like it's just hurting you. Like I hate when exercise hurts people, or they think that that's what exercise should be. I no. No, you should not be like doing anything forceful that's not like giving you a direct benefit. And that's all I'll say on that. But I think this could be really good for you. Um, and it's, you know, it's not something you should force upon yourself. I think this is something that's going to come to you, that you're like, no, I want to do this. I want to get healthier. I want to, and it's a really motivated energy. I'm feeling like you, maybe you have more time now, like something's changed and now you have the time to do this, and you're like, yeah, I really want to try this, or like a new activity or hobby. Or maybe it's just that you are entering a new phase of life and you're like, you know what, I'm going to start this phase off with something grounded and take up mountain climbing. Or like, or you know, those places where they like climb a wall. I've always wanted to try that. I've never have. I feel like you have to go with someone. I don't know why I think that. I've never tried it. Maybe I should try that. Just because I've never had that upper body strength, and I've always wanted to be someone that could pull myself up, like be like strong like that. But I never tried. Maybe I'll try. Maybe that'll be a New Year's thing to try. But yeah, yeah, New Year's resolutions. That's always a time where people like to try new exercise programs, right? So there you go. And it's funny because we have these two. What I brought for the crystal today was two hematite stones, and they're magnetic, so they click together, and they're a perfect stone for grounding. And like I like to hold them in my two hands and kind of ground my energy, and even to like massage muscles in my hands sometimes. And I just feel like there's something about that for you. Like the exercise will be so grounding for you, so helpful in that way to reconnect you to the earth, to make you feel like your energy is stable. Yeah. And I also chose the bird totem to go with us, so, you know, take flight with that. Let your wings spread and try something new. These also magnetize to the bird, which is perfect. So, like, the bird is perfectly grounded between these two stones. And I feel like the bird could represent you, so, you know, take that as you will. But I feel like, yeah, your energy is really stabilizing here, and this might be part of it. So be open to that. If an opportunity comes up for that, and you want to try something new, or just, you know, shift your focus a bit, try something. It's good for confidence for sure, because like once you try something and you realize, oh, I can do this, you know, it cascades into other things. You're like, maybe I can try this thing or that thing, or maybe I can talk to this person. You know, it leads to a lot. All right, so we'll move on from that and we'll get some tarot cards to see how this change is going to play out. There we go. Got Page of Pentacles. All right, so that's a student, right? A learner, someone who's young and new at something, and it's the Pentacles, which is, you know, we could take as the physical body, right? It's everything in the material world. And then we have Seven of Wands. So maybe it's that you have to kind of set boundaries around your time in order to make this happen. Or maybe that's what's been going on, is that because you've been defending your right to take care of yourself, take care of your body, that's what has led to this opportunity where you can shift things around, shift yourself into a healthier lifestyle or something that suits you better. Got Page of Cups and Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, you're learning how to fill up your cup. but also what's inside the cup, right? Because he finds the fish inside. 2 pages, right? So there's so much energy of learning here. And this is going to be a long-lasting change for you, something stable. Basically, you're going to invite a lot of stability into your life with this. This is going to be a new opportunity for a brand new you. It's kind of a funny reading to just be kind of about, you know, physical exercise in a way. It's how this reading feels, but, you know, don't knock it, because the physical is just as important as the spiritual, right? They're connected. And, you know, maybe you're recovering from an illness, right? And this might be really important to you, that you can regain that energy. I know I went through a period of that very recently, where I was so ill that, you know, I felt feeble, and it was a bit scary to be like that, to, you know, feel like an old person where, you know, I walk 15 minutes and I feel like I'm really, really out of breath. And like I need to lie down, which was not who I was before. It was such a shift, such a huge shift for me, that it really startled me. So I think, you know, don't knock it when you can have that opportunity, right? Because sometimes things can happen in life that can, you know, prevent you from doing things. And, you know, there's no greater wealth than health, right? So, you know, enjoy. Don't put off tomorrow what you could do today, you know. And if there's something you've always wanted to try, I don't know, skiing or water polo, I don't know. There's so many different things you can try. Just go for it. Dancing's great. You know, figure skating or volleyball. I don't know. There's just so many fun activities you can try. Horseback riding. You know, live today like you would if it was your last day, or you knew that things were going to shift for you. So, oh, I got 3 cards here. They said all 3 cards, so we're going for it. 3 hares, the Wheel of Fortune, and the 7 of Pentacles. More pentacles. Okay. Gosh, maybe I took too many. There's so many cards here. What a lineup. But, you know, I think you're kind of in it for the long haul. I think you're on a big journey here. Regaining not just your health, but I think it's a whole new chapter of your life. Finding the balance. We've got 2 wheels here, huh? The Wheel of the 3 Hares and the Wheel of Fortune. It's not just the physical. It's not just about the physical. It's about the spiritual as well. And everything that you're going to build in this world from this day forward, it's got to be, your whole being has to be in line, and that includes your body. Because you have good fortune coming in for you. Things are going to shift in a powerful way for you. And I think you're gaining really big spiritual knowledge here. And maybe to hold that, you need to have physical capacity. It might require a lot of your energy to move into this path that you're going on. And maybe that's why you have to, or maybe that's why you are already in the process of healing your body, getting in touch with your body, finding ways to ground. Because it's not just about, again, it's not just about being physically fit. It's about being physically grounded, in tune with your body, in tune with your breath, especially. Exercise helps you get control of your breath, right? Because you're forced to. In here, you know, he's admiring his pentacles in his garden that he's worked hard on, right? He's in a period of assessment, looking, wow, look at all these things I built. And that might be the end game for you, where you, after this gets underway, you're kind of like, wow, look how far I came. You started off with this Page of Pentacles, you got to the Knight of Pentacles energy, where you were going and going with it, and you kept consistent, right? Because the Knight of Pentacles is consistent and stable energy, right? It's not all of a sudden or in a rush. It's still, it's steady, long lasting. And it leads them all the way to the Seven of Pentacles. So time will work in your favor. You'll just grow and grow every day is what I'm feeling. Yeah. Get some more cards here. I think if you've been really struggling with your health, this is a very, very positive sign for things getting much better for you. I'm not sure if that's the case, but you know, and it doesn't have to just be physical, it could also be mental health as well. I think things are going in a positive direction for you now. You know, it's a tough struggle when you're going through health problems, physical problems. What a perfect card. Patience. Yeah. Pentacles are all about patience, right? They're steady, they're stable, and they're long-lasting. And the foundation of that is patience. Is being willing to wait, is being willing to put in the work every day steadily so that you can get the thing that you want, right? And look, she's watering a garden, just like he's made a garden. So, you know, think of your body as the garden, right? You're gonna tend to it every day as much as you can, right? And at the end of it, there's going to be something beautiful, right? Beautiful flowers, a healed body. It's all going to be worth it. So just keep consistent with it, you know, and you know, you don't have to do a lot every day. I think the most important thing is like building the habit of being in your body, being consistent with your body. Yeah, okay, we're going to do one more card here. One turn over there. Take back your power. Yeah. Archangel Raziel. Use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings into your life. So this is all about taking action, taking power back into your life. Maybe that's part of it, is like feeling that sense of, you know, I can change something in my life. I have the power to change things that have frustrated me before, that I wanted to change. I can change those things if I set my mind to it. So, you know, be aware of that, but also be aware of nurturing yourself, right? Archangel Gabriel. As you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. And you know, that's an important reminder because the pages are also children, right? And you have the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. It's not just about nourishing yourself physically, it's also about nourishing your heart, right? And sometimes it's easy to forget that when we're focusing on goals and ambitions. This whole journey has to come from a place of, I want to help myself, I want to help my body, I want to treat myself tenderly. And you know, it's a child here that's surrounded by angels. So to me, that shows me that, you know, your angelic guides want you to do this too. Treat yourself right. Take the time for yourself, to help yourself, and to heal yourself. But I think they're also strengthening you. They're trying to give you energy here. Trying to show you the way. So, let them help you. Candle just went out. Take that as a sign. Yes, be gentle and nourishing with yourself right now. And the key to this all is the Knight of Pentacles. It's that consistent, steady energy. And part of that is not putting pressures on yourself that you can't match up to. It's about doing what you can handle. Because the Knight of Pentacles energy would being like doing a little bit every day rather than trying to do a whole bunch at once and then giving up in a week because it's too much for you. Knight of Pentacles knows his boundaries and his limitations. He knows what is what he's honest with himself. He knows what he can really handle and what he really wants to do. So honesty is important here. Be honest with yourself what you would like to do and go for it. Yeah. Seeing this as sort of past and future right now because it seems like it's you kind of taking on something new and discovering things about yourself and defending your right to do that. With this, which might be with new exercise, but it's not just about that, it's about something grander. And then it moves on here to gracefully aging and patience. So over time, this is going to really benefit you in the long term. Because you're going to have good fortune come in. And you want to be healthy for that. You want to have like the ability to enjoy that when you get there. So I think putting in the work now is going to really help you. I think you're going to want to enjoy all the fruits of your labor. And also have that balance, right? Because you see the three hairs, right? It's like mind, body, spirit. Body is part of that, not just the mind and spirit, right? There's connecting with the divine, but then there's also connecting to the divine with your body that needs to also be in a higher state. So yeah, I think that would be really good for you. But again, do what you like, what calls to you, what you think you would enjoy and really benefit from. I'm also going to grab here. They're saying maybe take an archetype card, so let's just see. Let's see what comes out. So what's this all going to lead to if we follow this path? Venom. The venom and the sword. Oh my god. You're going to cut out the venom from your life. That's crazy. You're gonna have the power to slay the venom. Like, this is so much more than just about physical activity. It's about having strength and confidence to pick up that sword, because the sword is mental, but it's also something you physically pick up, right? Like, especially with the Seven of Wands here, I think there's been some toxic energies, maybe. Could be people, could be, oops, hit the camera. But it could also be like people physically trying to intervene with this. Like there's some energy in your life that didn't want you to be, on top of your game, like be in your prime. It was like something delayed or blocked you from that, trying to stop you from being at your full potential. But now you're realizing the trick that this has been going on, and that you actually want to be healthy, you want to be fit, and you want to be Be someone who is not afraid to show themselves to the world. Someone who has confidence, someone who wants to stand up to the bullies in life. Stand up to the dark forces in this world. Yeah. And venom could even be just like toxins in your body, like is what I'm feeling. Like things that were poisoning you literally as well. Like, 'cause there's so many things, so many bad poisons that are put into food now. It's crazy. Like, I even just heard like spices. Many common spices now like have like all these heavy metals like polluting them, right? Which is like popular name brand spices, which is just crazy. Like you can't escape it. So, maybe it's just learning about all of that and how you want to purify yourself in a way that helps you take down the dark as well. Because, sometimes those elements also affect our ability to have a high frequency. Like I don't like this idea that you have to be this or that to be spiritual. Because some people I know that are very like very psychic or very spiritual don't eat very well, but and there's also like this idea that sometimes it's about the energy in the food, right? It's not just about the food itself. It's like, if you don't like food cooked with love, right? Energizes you way more than, something you picked up at a fast food restaurant or whatever, like but even though they might be equally unhealthy, do you know what I mean? Like there's energy that's put into food, and maybe you're going to learn how to purify your food as well, or just pick the right foods, because sometimes it's not even about a certain template of food is good for you. It's like knowing what's good for you specifically is the key. So I think, and exercise also helps with that. It helps release all that nonsense from your body as well. Like it's a good way to move like your lymph, which is what you're like your lymphatic system, right? It's this other, it goes along, if you don't know what that is, it's like alongside our blood vessels. There's certain points on the body that have like nodes for our lymph, which is where we collect all the waste in our body. But often things collect in there that are like heavy metals and all the other toxins we pick up in life. And it doesn't even have to be from food. It can be from air. It can be from our water. So purifying that can help. And the way the lymph gets pushed out of our body and moved through our body can be through physical movement, right? Physical exercise. That's why it doesn't have to be anything specific. It's just having to move your body. Like, I love yoga. Like, yoga is something, I don't know, just the way you twist your body in certain ways and like you massage your organs in certain ways with certain positions. I find that's really helpful. And there's many ways to do that. What's a hot thing right now? Fascia release is this kind of like hot topic now. Just like all the network in your body, all these like I don't know how to describe it. It's like the muscle glue. It's all the stuff that connects everything together. It holds all your organs in place, holds everything together. It's releasing those spots where it gets tightened up can be really helpful. So yeah, I think just cutting out what's toxic to you, but also purifying that out of your body is going to help you move into that path where you feel like like a knight, like someone who can pick up the sword and wield it and feel light as a butterfly. Like you're going to feel powerful. So yeah, lean into that. And the journey of 1,000 steps begins with one, right? So just take your time and do things at your own pace and as you like it, as you want to do it. It's your story. So yeah, that's what I'll leave you with. I hope this was helpful. So leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more videos, and leave a comment if this resonated. And other than that, I look forward to seeing you in the next one. All right, take care.